What's going on, everybody? Tom Quiet here, live and amplified. I hope you all having an absolutely amazing day. Today we are back with another Reacts video, and this video is by Elise Uckland. I hope I'm pronouncing her name correctly. I've been following her on YouTube for a while, and when she does upload, I try to catch what she does upload. But a couple of days ago, she uploaded a video called I Survived 7 Days at a Music Festival. So I thought it'd be interesting to see what the video was about. It's only about 10 minutes long, so I figured what harm could it do? So let's jump into it. All right, here we go.
Music festival for the first time ever. Now,
first time ever?
Music festivals can get pretty crazy, and I've also heard that sometimes you're standing out in the heat in the middle of nowhere for hours at a time and you're dehydrated, but a single bottle of water costs like $20 at the overpriced food stand. However, the festival that I'm going to is on a big boat, and it's for 7 days straight. That's right, concerts for 7 days straight. I'm gonna be trapped on a boat for 7 days.
I'm on a boat. I'm on a boat.
Mr. Worldwide will not be there because it's all punk rock bands.
Okay.
Things are gonna get emo. Let's go!
What cruise is this? Cruise festival was this? That's what I want to know. Alright.
We made it on the boat in Miami. I am ready to rock and roll. So the first show starts in a couple hours, but first I'm enjoying the soft serve ice cream.
Unless it's like a Jericho
They
cruise?
were setting up the stage for Beartooth, which is such a metal sounding name for a band, so we had to pass the time. I'm gonna give you a quick room tour. So we have the bed, we have lots of water to stay hydrated. It also comes with this man in the closet, so that's a nice feature. You guys will never guess what's behind this door.
A bathroom.
It's literally a bathroom. It comes with a baby pencil. Me hoi manoi. This guy was doing something very metal. He was climbing a metal structure. I got the typical music festival experience of not really being able to see anything. In fact, I was standing behind the tallest man on earth. I was able to get a glimpse of Mr. Beartooth himself. I also didn't realize how many old people there are who love rock music.
Yeah,
they were yelling at another boat that we were passing, making sure that those people knew we were on the cool cruise. That was so unhinged of the old people, but it was kinda awesome. I was also rocking out, but of course I had to put in my earplugs. These things are lifesavers, guys. Make sure you wear your earplugs.
Very fair. Yeah, when you go to a rock concert,
if you get tired of the crowds, which it's been 5 minutes and I'm tired of the crowds, you can come back to your hotel boat room and watch it from the comfort of your bed. You can literally just vibe and watch it, and you don't have to have people all around you. Girl who doesn't like crowds comes to music festival. I absolutely demolished this ice cream and chocolate cake to fuel me up for the next show. I went so hard, even though I had never heard of this band. I think I might be a new fan now. They're called From Ashes to New, and it was pretty emo sounding, which I like. They also did the thing where they leave the stage and pretend that they're done with their show, but they're just pranking you because they're waiting backstage to come back on. We went to a third show of the night, and then we were done. I am officially sleepy. Even though I just slept for 8 hours, I still feel like I could sleep more. I have some coffee.
It's probably because everybody's drunk as shit and being loud as fuck.
Time so far, but to be honest, I don't think I'm built to be around huge crowds 24/7. I definitely have to seclude myself in the room for a couple hours to recharge and then go back out and have a good time. But there's people going absolutely wild who are going to every single show and talking to every single person on the boat. I kind of wish I had the energy to do more, but I've been to quite a few shows already, and we'll see what happens today.
3 does not constitute quite a few.
Okay, this barbecue from Guy Fieri might be the best thing that I ate the whole week. No lies. It was raining a lot. Sadly, the weather was not cooperating. They had to put a pause on the shows for a while. The only logical thing to do was to eat pizza, so I did that. Eventually, they resumed the concerts for the night, but guys, check out this wind. It was about to blow me off the top deck.
That's wild.
And then of course it started downpouring rain, but I didn't let that stop me. I still danced until I stopped because it was getting pretty bad actually. So they ended up canceling the show and we went back to our room. That was probably the most rock and roll thing I've ever experienced. I am completely soaked. Literally my shoes. You can't tell. But my socks are completely soaked.
That's what happens when you go through a storm on a cruise ship.
I don't know how many more bands we're going to be seeing tonight. It might be over. Ryan, what are your thoughts?
I think it's raining.
No shit.
On day 3 of the festival, the most unthinkable, insane situation happened. While we were docked at one of the islands, the waves were crashing so hard against the ship that the ship wrecked into the pier. Snapped part of it in half.
The fuck?
Completely busticated. Not the entire pier, but enough of it to be scary. And it created this nice little dent in the boat. Over 2,000 of the passengers were already on land exploring the island, but the captain was like, nope, this is not safe. I'm gonna take the ship back out to the middle of the sea, because if we stay here, we're probably gonna destroy the entire pier. So we moseyed on back out into the ocean and found a spot, and once we did, over the loudspeaker, they're like, hey, employees, report to your emergency stations. I was like, that's not a very good sign, and also this time we weren't really sure how bad the damage was. And then a few seconds later, the person on the loudspeaker is like, employees, this is not a drill, like seriously, report to your emergency stations right now. And then of course they're always like, guys, don't panic, everything is safe right now, just like, don't worry about it. Even though the employees are putting on their life vests and just sprint into their emergency stations. We start getting together.
Guys, this isn't a joke.
I'm fully convinced that the boat is going to sink and they're going to call passengers to the emergency stations next. I'm just always preparing for worst case scenario.
Yeah, fair.
I think they were also concerned because when the ship had hit the pier, some of the pipes had busted and water was flooding some of the lower levels. And that might have made them think that this could come to an emergency evacuation. Luckily it didn't, but in this chaos, I didn't vlog a lot. I did get this one clip. Nothing can happen right now because the wind is so strong and the tides, and there's also people stuck on land, so we're just vibing and eating fries.
Fair.
You can see how much the boat is rocking. Weirdly enough, the skies were pretty clear. There was a little bit of rain, but it was just the waves and wind that were going crazy.
Fair.
It finally calmed down and we were able to go back to the port. There was this huge line of all the passengers trying to get back on the boat. It took 3 hours to board everyone.
That's
funny. They took a look at the damage and it turned out that everything was safe and okay, but I was still nervous the whole cruise back because there's always that possibility, like, what if it isn't okay? But surprise, we made it home, which is awesome. Back to the music part. So it was Nonpoint's turn to play, and they did amazing. I was super impressed by the bass player because he bopped his head the entire show. It hurts my neck just looking at this, so I don't know how he did that because I would do one.
I've always wanted to go on a music festival cruise.
He also accidentally fell because it was rainy, and I think they thought he was not okay, but then he just gets up and does a little spinny move and keeps going on like nothing
He keeps on pushing.
Then there was this hair flippy move that was kind of cool. It started downpouring again for the second night in a row, but hey, this video looks really cool.
It does.
It's been a lot of fun so far. All the bands have been super talented, but I'm gonna be so for real right now. Going to bed late has destroyed me. But we have 3 more days of shows, so I gotta keep going. I don't give up. Wow, mirror selfie. This is so cute. We're going to the
Her monotone delivery on everything.
Ready, let's go. This is mainly to show you guys how close our room was to the main stage. For a normal music festival, you would have to stand outside all day, so I realized we had it pretty easy because we could go back to our room and relax, and then whenever we wanted, easily get to the main stage. But then I got stuck behind this guy. What the heck? I Prevail put on an absolutely amazing show. I really enjoyed it. Then later,
I want to know what freaking cruise this was.
So I got the best view in the house from the booth. The next day we went to more shows, of course, because that's what you do at a music festival. We did some other fun activities on the boat, like we played cornhole and then we did putt-putt golf, which I am an absolute pro at. I snuck Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson on the boat because I thought he would enjoy this experience. I showed Dwayne what a burrito is. I showed him the main stage. I showed him the huge water slide on the boat. The last night was spooky themed, so they had a screaming contest.
Go for it.
Then we fit in a couple more concerts. There was an actual mummy on stage, which was so scary. Even scarier was this spider graphic on the screen. I don't know how I survived that one. But yeah, overall the festival was really fun. I'm really interested to see if I would be able to handle and be strong enough for an actual music festival where I can just go back to my room and take naps. So let me know in the comments if you guys would like to maybe in the future see me go to a festival where it is a little bit more intense. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you have a great day. Bye.
Bye. Yeah, I don't know how to feel about that one, to be honest with you. But yeah, a music festival cruise. I see them all the time. You know, I'm familiar with the Jericho cruise. They do a country cruise out here in Texas all the time, down in, I think they launch out of Galveston or something. And I've heard of a few others that go out of Florida and whatnot. And it'd just be really interesting to get on one of those if I could. Maybe this year, maybe next year, who knows? But that's all I got for you today. I hope you all have a great day, and we'll talk to y'all later.